Welcome back to Original Understudies, the improv comedy podcast where we've gathered the world's most original understudies to perform improv for you today. And we've got a brand new guest, but I'm going to save that brand new guest for last as we welcome back Jacki. Jacki, thanks for coming and being involved. Where can people find you online if they're looking for more Jacki Schwarz content?
Oh boy, more Jacki Schwarz content. Well, right now you can check out my other podcast. It's the Florida Person Podcast. You can check that out at floridaperson.com or on YouTube. It's also Florida Person or wherever podcasts are found at Florida Person.
I can't wait to check it out. I'm embarrassed that I haven't listened to it yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do tonight.
Okay.
Welcome back, Landon. How are you doing, and where can people find you?
I'm very well, James. Thank you for having me back. People can find me online, LandonKirksey.com, which, you know, there's not really anything there. But also, there's voice demos. There's all, hey, if you want to hire somebody to be a voiceover person, I get paid to read into microphones occasionally. And you know, that's not a bad life. But yeah, that's typically what I'm up to. I'm just waiting in anticipation for our new guest. I can't wait for you to get there, James.
I mean, I can't either. But first, with also anticipation and excitement, we've got Leah Knauer. Leah, welcome back. Tell us where we can find you online.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here again. You can find me at Leah Knauer on Instagram and listen to Basic Witches podcast for a little manifestation, magic, and positivity.
And drum roll, please. We've got Trevor, the only Trevor in town. It's Trevor Tevel. Is that how you pronounce the last name? Did I mess it up? Tevel? Welcome, Trevor. I'm so glad that you've made it.
I'm so glad that I could be here.
Awesome. Where can people find you online?
You can find me on Facebook. I'm not very big on the internet. I don't have a podcast, but I'm excited to be on this one.
Well, that's great. So from now on, if you don't mind, I'd love you to tell people to find you and then name this episode, which will drop in like 8 weeks, Original Understudies.
You got it.
So without further ado, we've got a suggestion today. Only one episode has come out since I've put that email address. Send suggestions of not just what you want to hear a scene about, but something you want us to talk about to inspire us to do scenes. Now, this is coming from a fan of Alchemy This, who has sent this message. This was the email. It's titled Scene Suggestion of the Month Club. I see you've tried to end Alchemy This. I'm afraid I cannot allow that, and I'm happy to report that my monthly scene suggestions will continue whether or not you want them. You're welcome. Rejected board game ideas. Now, I don't know if this person even knows that I've started Original Understudies because it went to the old podcast email for Alchemy This.
It sounds like they don't care.
Yeah, they don't really care, which is really endearing. I smiled from ear to ear when I got that email because she had sent messages for a long while. Aww. But she wants us to be inspired by rejected board game ideas.
Oh, I thought that was her username.
No, I'm sorry. Her name is Kristen Kelly. Her name's Kristen Kelly.
That was her suggestion.
No, Kristen Kelly is her name. I tried to Google, and there's, believe it or not, a lot of Kristen Kellys, but also a very prominent country music singer as well. And I'm going to assume it's that Kristen Kelly.
It's got to be, yeah.
Most likely.
Of course. Well, you know, there's the game of life, right? But what if we look at the other spectrum? Why isn't there a game about death?
A game about
that
death.
Could be fun.
A game
Isn't that Russian roulette?
Assisted suicide.
Well, there could be, but I feel like there's enough games out there that should have been rejected. I'm not a fan of games that don't have like skill involved. Like, I feel like a lot of kids' games are just you roll the dice, you go around the board, and it's just luck. I don't like luck-based games.
I like when it's luck and skill.
Well, as soon as you add that little pepper of skill, it's no longer just luck.
Do you feel like Monopoly entails luck and skill, or is it just...
I hate Monopoly.
Monopoly, it takes too long. You never finish a game. It's like a full day thing.
Let's make capitalism fun and trendy.
Monopoly has a lot of luck on where you land, but there's so much skill involved with it also. I love Monopoly, but I won't play it without some sort of written contract that somebody's going to finish the game. Because the last couple games I've played of Monopoly, I don't care if I lose, I don't care if I win, but I don't want to get 2 hours deep into a game and have somebody be like, "Ma, I give up. I'm just going to give all my money to everybody at the board."
But that's the problem, is that it takes 2 hours and you're not done yet. That's why it's a bad game. It's because it just takes too long.
I just don't want to pay taxes in real life or in the game.
But the taxes are part of the fun. When you go broke, like when you have $0 and you have to still pay your dues and you have to start flipping your cards over, and that's the game.
Taxes will never be fun, James. No.
I like taxing people in Monopoly, though. I like to be the tax person, the tax man, if you will.
The game of death and taxes. That's the thing that we need to make.
Instead of the little car, you can ride around in a hearse.
James,
get your family in the hearse.
Currently, we are playing the game of death and taxes.
It's true.
This is not a rejected board game. This is happening right now.
Yeah. It's like settlers of California.
Well, when's the last time you guys have played the game of life?
I don't think I've ever played it.
Play it every day, baby.
The board game, Leah. The board game.
You pulled out a cigarette as you said that and took a long puff as you stared off into the sunset.
I played the game. I played it recently, and it's not a kid's game. It's a complicated game where you're getting children, certain jobs. I don't know if you know this, but if you become a police officer in the game of life, then you can't get a speeding ticket or pay for it. If you land on a spot where you'd get arrested, you don't do that. There's a lot of complex rules, and I love the game of life.
Oh, I have a question. Is the game of life related to the cereal called Life? Because they both use the same logo.
Wait, you're right.
It's true.
Uh-huh. And I know the cereal much better. Like most things, I know the cereal version of it a lot better than whatever the other version of it is.
Original Understudies.
Did you know why I pulled you over?
Why don't you let me know?
Well, we've clocked you at 55 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. And?
It's a 45 mile per hour zone.
That's not that big of a difference.
Well, you know the old saying, right?
No.
I think it's 8, you're fine, 9, you're mine, 10, you're getting pulled over.
I feel like that's a little offensive.
These must be
8, 9, you're mine.
Must be
9, you're mine. Am I yours now, sir, officer?
Well, I caught you, right? I caught you, didn't I?
You're not taking me. You're not going to take me alive.
That's a pretty bold statement with your kids in the back seat.
You're not going to take them alive either.
I'm not going to take them at all, but they very well could see their mother get arrested right now.
Well, they're not coming with you. They're not coming with you.
Kids?
You stay in the car. Stay in the car. Don't get out of the car.
No, I don't want to be in here.
No, ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step out of the car. Your kids can stay inside.
I've done nothing wrong.
They did nothing wrong.
Hey, you're going to have to pull over all the way. You're starting to drive away.
I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to go, okay?
No, just stop the car. Kids.
I'm going to remove myself from the situation, all right? So
Wait. Come back.
Officer Gregorian, please step into my office. Listen, you made a traffic stop yesterday. Is that correct?
I mean, I made a traffic stop yesterday.
Do you have any idea who you tried to slam with a citation? Do you have any idea? Have you ever heard of the Parker brothers? Have you ever heard of them? Yeah. Well,
no.
Yeah. Well, that's their sister. Okay. She's a Parker sister. All right. And they basically
You're talking about the board game family?
You are absolutely correct that is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
She's immune to the game of life, my friend. Do you understand that?
Well,
you cannot
I didn't
cite
know.
them.
I had no idea.
Well, you should look. It's page 59 in your handbook, paragraph 4.
Okay, let me just flip through that really quick.
I appreciate that you have it on you, but you've never looked at it. That's pretty odd.
Original Understudies.
I'm sorry, miss. You can't enter the club. We're at full capacity right now.
I'm just gonna go in, okay?
No, we don't even allow celebrities in here.
No, it's okay. That's all right. Just step aside.
Wait a second. That keychain, are you related to the Parker brothers?
I'm the sister.
Oh, God, please don't break my kneecaps. Please. It was an honest mistake. I just started this.
It wouldn't be me who did it.
Please, enter our club. Bottle service is on.
Sorry, pal.
Original Understudies.
To you, Veronica, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband.
Oh my gosh. I literally do.
Do you honor him, hold him, and will make sure to play Monopoly the whole way through?
Actually, well, we did have that in our prenup that I don't love to finish the game, but I guess we can talk about that like after the vows and after the reception.
No, we gotta, I want this on the record.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
My whole family is sitting right here.
Yeah, so is mine. It's a wedding.
Okay, but I told you I don't like to finish Monopoly. It's too long of a game.
And that's why I said we're putting it in the prenup.
Okay, well, seriously, like I'll this is insane. I am not getting married on these conditions. This is insane. You seriously want me to sit at a table for 6 hours and play capitalism? What the fuck are you thinking? I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, pearls.
Oof.
I'm the best maiden. I'll play Monopoly with you forever.
Fine, why don't you marry him? Marry him.
I will. I love Monopoly. I love being the little doggy.
I hope you love paying taxes and paying fake taxes.
Father, is this allowed? Or can I just do a switcheroony?
You can absolutely do a switcheroony.
I don't know if I should talk to can I have a sidebar with my parents real quick?
Absolutely. Go ahead. This is your wedding.
Son,
Thank you.
I think you should just go with the
I
maid.
think just do
Go
whatever
with the maid.
do whatever you want, son.
No one's ever said no.
Listen,
to a
if
maid.
as long as you find somebody to
I
play
always
that
get
god awful
room
game,
cleaning, even if the environment says no. You know,
just go with your heart
Do
and
it.
anything
Go
that
with the
gives us
maid.
that
all right.
4 hours
You just
back.
keep saying maid,
Go with
Mom.
the maid.
She's the maid of honor. Is that really just like a maid? It makes me
Maid,
feel
maiden
I
of
forgot
honor.
where I am.
Your mother is exhausted.
I'm sick of being the Undertaker. All I do is take and take and take. I think I should try giving every now and again.
Yeah? Well, yeah. You don't have the passion for the dead anymore?
No, it's not that. I love the dead, okay? They give me life. This is my career. It's a passion. When I told my father I wanted to go down to the underworld and take people's lives, he didn't believe I could do it. But, with your help, I've been able to do it.
Oh, shucks, Charlie. I haven't done anything.
And you know what? I'm feeling very generous. So the Undertaker's gonna give you a promotion.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, when you get pulled over in hell, you're gonna get away with it.
Oh, that's impossible. Come on, we've got the hardest state troopers there are.
I know. And you know what? I'll even let you drive the hearse every now and again.
Whoa.
Original Understudies.
Danny, are you working for a demon?
Now, well, yeah, but okay, listen, hang on before you jump to conclusions.
I knew you were working for a demon.
No, listen, I got a promotion.
Oh, well, does this mean we're going to be able to take that trip?
Yeah, well, eventually when it kicks in about 3 or 4 months, but also I got hearse privileges and I can drive over the speed limit. That means,
but you won't, but you're not gonna. You're gonna keep it. No, but you're gonna be safe.
Yeah, well, no, I'll be safe, sure, but like 1 or 2, you got the rear view, but 8 or 9, you're never mine.
I don't know this one. I don't know what you're talking. You're just saying nonsense words, Dan.
No, it's that old saying that everybody knows.
Original Understudies.
Brian, you're supposed to be a security guard. You're telling me that somebody banged up your knees and you can't finish your shift?
I can't. They hurt so bad. They hurt so bad.
Brian, you told me on your resume that you knew different kinds of MMA and what's that one with the
I know
hands,
Taekwondo,
Krav Maga?
I know Jiu-Jitsu. I'm very good on the mat, but you have to understand, this was a Parker sister. Part of the Parker brothers. If I don't play my cards right, literally, there might be something dead in my bed tomorrow morning.
Jesus Christ. Brian, why didn't you do something? You should have warned somebody. Did she get in?
She got in and I gave her bottle service.
Okay, good. All right, Brian, I think that you should lay low a little while. You probably offended her pretty bad when she came in.
Brian, it's your mother. I woke up this morning with the severed head of a tiny little Scotty dog. What is going on?
No! Damn you, Parker Brothers!
Original Understudies.
I have a Welsh Terrier dog, and it looks like a small Airedale dog, and everybody likes to come up and say, "Oh, is that an Airedale?" And
no one has ever said that to you. No. This is the first time I've ever even heard of an Airedale dog.
Wait, Airedale? What is that?
It's the
Airedale.
land in Frozen. It's the kingdom in Frozen.
I heard Landon Frozen just now. Like my name was Landon Frozen.
You're just hearing your name in important things.
I never hear my name. So there you go.
James, just let it go.
No, a Welsh Terrier is it's almost like a toy version of an Airedale.
You're making that up. You're making that word up.
Airedale?
What is that?
You're going to feel dumb one day when you look this up and you realize that there's...
One day.
I've made it this far in my life. I've made it this far with no one ever mentioning that word to me. The only other place I've heard it is it's Arendelle is where all the people in Frozen live.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the people in Frozen.
Well, you better. You're gonna feel really dumb one day.
You don't know Queen Elsa?
Yeah, it's a hit.
And it really is Airedale that they're from?
Yes.
See, you guys are all letting her get away with this bullshit.
Because I don't know anything.
No way that is. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say that you don't know anything, and I'm not going to agree with that.
You guys are all going to look pretty dumb in front of your nieces, not knowing that.
But nonetheless, I look like my dog is what I was going to say.
You look good.
It's a Welsh Terrier. I've got curly hair, and sometimes when they say how cute she is, once in a while, maybe not every time, they'll say that we look very similar.
Are you
to each
also
other.
Welsh?
I don't know.
Or
Where is Welsh? I'm not a terrier. Is Welsh Wales?
Yes.
Yes, and it's where Frozen took place, James.
I've also had a few guys call me a dog, so I'm right there with you.
James, you hit on something I definitely want to unpack a little bit of you look like your dog. And I know that is a common thing of we tend to emulate our dogs, or our dogs tend to emulate us. Mm-hmm. And I'm very mindful of that when I walk my dog, because when I walk my dog, it's usually at night or early in the morning, and I'm wearing sweats and a sweater.
So's the dog.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh God.
Matching Juicy Couture sweatsuit.
Yeah. With lettering across my buttocks.
Juicy.
And I wonder is this how they're perceiving the dog as well? Or sometimes I'll walk the dog and they'll be like, that's a really cute dog. And I don't know if I should be like, oh, that means I'm a really cute human as well.
Yeah, I think you should take the dog's compliment, Trevor.
Well, whenever someone says that's a cute dog, you acknowledge it by saying thank you. The
and it is
dog
weird because you didn't make the dog. You didn't create the dog in a factory. So it's
but I did nurture
you are
it.
taking care of it. Yeah, and you could easily make the dog look pretty rough.
Oh yeah.
I feel like for Punkert, my dog, the Welsh Terrier, my wife always wanted a Welsh Terrier, which are cool. And I think that she's got the same taste in dogs as she does in men. Because we both got that curly, like brownish, blondish hair. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is so unrelated, but I'm looking at the screen in Zoom and I'm just drenched in sweat right now.
Oh, we can tell. Yeah, we've been chatting about it.
God, it's so hot. It's so hot.
Oh, no.
Original Understudies.
That is a gorgeous dog. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yes,
thanks,
it's we got it together.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Is it a Mordor?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah. That is an amazing breed, the Mordor breed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love it. I actually have like a similar type in men and dogs. That's why I liked the dog. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I have to ask, I know we're getting into specifics, but is it a prequel or a trilogy in terms of its breeding?
Oh, good question. Yeah, we actually have two of the same dog. So it is a sequel of the first one.
Yeah, we used to have a Similarian, and it was great, but it was a little too complicated.
Yeah. And you can see my boyfriend's wearing sweatpants. And so to answer your question, yes, the dog is also unemployed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm thinking of adopting, and I don't know if I should get a Mordor or a Shire or, I'm just trying to make a decision.
Have you ever considered like a Led Zeppelin Zoso type? Like it's like almost related, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
No, tell me more.
Oh, you should. Oh, they're so good. They're so well behaved. Long flowing mane, very high pitched voice. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll ask my partner if they're interested or not.
But also,
you should.
Like I've heard that people sometimes think that Mordors are like a little too much. So I would recommend maybe getting the Lestor.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
It's a little less like work,
Yeah, you could get a Lestor, you could get a Narnia, you could get, you could get a lot of things.
Original Understudies.
All right. Well, we found him just wandering around last night. I put him in the cage in the far back. All right. I don't know what to tell you. He's not chipped. So unless.
But do you know the breed?
What am I, a psychic? It's a dog. The dog it's a mutt. It's a mutt. It could have a little bit of Harry Potter, a little bit of Game of Thrones in him. I don't know. These street dogs, you don't know. So if there's no one who comes up and claims
if you don't mind me saying, well, we don't know because we're not psychic what kind of dog it is.
Original Understudies.
Okay, thank you so much for coming to visit me. I actually had a feeling that you were going to come in with the dog. I love doing psychic pet readings. So let me just clear the space, clear the energy, and see what kind of dog this is. Okay, inhale with me. Oh my God. You got a Dobby. It's a Dobby dog. Dobby doggy.
Does he like me?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Does he like me? I get a feeling that my dog doesn't like me.
Okay, let me ask. Let's inhale. Okay, yes, your dog hates you. Wants it to something about a sock. Your dog wants you to give it a sock so it'll be free. So you'll no longer be the owner. Does that sound correct to you?
It's my sock. It's not the dog's sock. It's my sock.
Oh, no. I'm hearing it's definitely your sock. It's like a blue sock with holes in it. Are you unemployed?
The dog's wearing socks?
Let me check. Inhale. Okay, yes, your dog is wearing socks, and it also says, please fucking stop putting socks on me. Is this resonating? Yeah.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Original Understudies.
All right, fourth graders. Today is career fair, and we have...
You're stupid.
I know. I don't need to hear it from you, too. I get it from home all the time. Back to what I was saying.
Why don't you teach us something?
Well, that's what I'm getting to.
I'm allergic to tree nuts.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Ron. As I was saying,
so
today
if
is
anybody has them, don't get near me. Don't get near me.
Okay. Bunny fingers. Let's be quiet. All right. It is career fair today. And we got a real get today.
My mom's unemployed.
Thank you for sharing. But someone who isn't unemployed is my guest. She is a dog psychic. Please give a round of snaps for Miss Fina.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, kids. I knew you were going to say that. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, everyone. I want you.
Miss Fina.
Oh,
Miss Fina.
Yes, yes.
Let's keep the language PG, okay?
Oh, right. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Yes. Okay, let's all do an inhale.
Miss Fina, why didn't you know that it was supposed to be PG?
Oh, sometimes messages just kind of slip through, and I am human as well as being a psychic.
Miss Fina, what am I thinking right now?
Okay, no, you seriously need to shut the fuck up. I'm being dead serious. Okay?
Excuse me, teacher. Listen, hey, I'm Ronnie's father. I'm a tree nut farmer. Should I not be here? I am literally covered in tree nuts and dust. So. I'm not sure.
That's why you were getting that allergic reaction. Your father's here.
Oh, no, I just pulled the death card. Okay, someone needs to leave.
Original Understudies.
Oh, hey, Buckles. It's a good day at the dog park, huh?
It's a great day.
Hey, listen, I don't know if this is a personal question or not, but you're a Welsh Terrier, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'm Welsh Terrier.
I couldn't help but notice that your human looks, you two look kind of similar, like.
That's racist.
No, listen, I'm not implying.
That's racist.
No, listen, I'm not implying anything. I'm just, it's just an observation is all.
Oh, really? Do you go around saying everyone looks alike? Everyone looks similar?
Not at all. No, in no way.
Putting all the Welsh Terriers in a bucket?
No, I'm not putting anyone in buckets. I'm just making an observation that you two look alike. I just wondered if that was because you're human, cut his hair to be like your hair, or if you cut your hair, or if he cut your hair to be like his hair. I don't know.
Well, it's funny you ask. I do cut my hair.
Really?
Yeah. When my owner goes to sleep at night, I cut my hair. I go out of my kennel and I grab the scissors and I do a little snip here and a little snip there to make myself look more like my owner.
Original Understudies.
Officer, you gotta believe me. The dog, he had scissors in his hands. The dog, he had scissors. He came right at me. The dog was using he didn't have thumbs, but he was using the scissors just fine.
Okay, I'm so sorry for pulling you over. This was my mistake. It was my mistake.
Officer, you have to believe me.
I believe you.
He had a pair of scissors. I was fearing for my life. I had to get away. The dog came at me, scissors in hand.
Anything you say, Miss Parker.
Original Understudies.
Officer Gregorian, get in my office.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know
I'm sorry.
who you were interrogating earlier?
I mean, I had a strong feeling, and then when I got it all started, the interrogation, I put two and two together. Yeah, it was the Parker sister, wasn't it?
No, it was the terrier that had the scissors. was related to the terrier in Monopoly.
Oh my God. I had no idea. I knew something was up. Please.
Yeah, you
Please,
screwed
give
up
me another
big
chance.
time, bucko. Give me your gun. Give me your badge.
No. Don't take the gun. Don't take the gun from me, please. Listen,
I'm sorry.
I can't be a police officer.
Original Understudies.
Wow, yes, Officer Gregorian, I had a feeling you would come in today.
I
Something
hope so.
about career troubles.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm seeing that you no longer have a gun and a badge.
This is all the past. I need to know about the future.
Oh, okay. Because I just noticed that you didn't have your gun or badge.
Okay. I came here because I'm in an emergency. I need to know the future.
Okay. Let me see. Maybe there's a job opening. Inhale.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, I'm seeing you in the dark under pits. It's kind of like very dark and it's like a hellscape. There's a lot of fire. I'm seeing you like you're an intern for the Undertaker. Does that resonate?
Original Understudies.
Yeah, well, so this is pretty much it. You take the hearse and you drive around. And, you know, some people don't obey the speed limit, but guess what? Now that you're with me, buddy, and you can just you can do whatever you want, right? I mean, you were a cop before, right?
Yeah, I used to do whatever I wanted. I guess I'll continue on with it.
Yeah, you got it sweet, man, because now you're down here and you can do anything you want too. You know what they always say, -0 to 1, you're having fun, but 3 to 4, you got plenty more. You know what they say, that old saying. You've seen it.
You know what I'm worried about?
What?
Maybe this is something you could help me with. It's like, I just don't know how to break it to my wife. She really likes me in a uniform, loved me as a cop. How do you tell somebody you love that you work for a demon?
Oh, yeah. No, I know. I've been there. And you know what? My thinking was I just got another uniform and then I made it, kind of sassy. I got you see this yellow raincoat I keep in the back?
Yeah, it kind of looks like something out of the movie It.
Yeah,
it's a rubber raincoat.
That's exactly right. I was thinking like Gordon's Fisherman /It.
Original Understudies.
Honey, I'm in the bedroom wearing lingerie. Come in with your police officer outfit.
I got a little change-a-rooney for you today, sweetness.
Oh,
Here
my
it
nipples
is.
are getting... What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Language. Let's keep it PG.
Oh, my God.
Here, okay?
Oh, my nipples are unhardening. What is that outfit? Where's your gun? Where's your badge? What the fuck?
Original Understudies.
Oh, you look real exhausted. You have a pretty crazy night last night, I bet, huh? Yeah?
I had to sleep on the couch. I don't know if that's crazy, but it sure made my back feel bad.
Yeah, well, you slept on the couch because you got so much action, right? And you broke the bed.
No, I slept on the couch because I didn't have my police uniform, and my wife can only get really ready for sex when I have a gun in my hands.
Oh.
So I had to sleep on the couch because all I had was those pullover rubber boots.
You mean he didn't even hold you at gunpoint?
No, it's like the romance has just left.
That's just terrible. That's just, have some more olives.
Thank you. I mean, I've gotten so desperate. You're going to think I'm crazy, Beth.
I would never think you're crazy. Tell me the craziest thing. I won't think it's crazy.
I mean, I'm so lonely and just have so much pent-up demand. I've started to train the dog how to hold the gun.
Original Understudies.
Landon Frozen. I have a cafe cappuccino for Landon Frozen.
Yeah, that's me. I like to feel important. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I usually don't ask, but I have to ask. Are you from Arendelle?
I mean, yes. I mean, in short, yes.
Oh my gosh. I spent a summer there. It was amazing.
Really? Most people spend the winter. Wow.
Oh yeah. I like to switch it up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Off
Are you
season.
related? Yes. Are you related to the Queen?
I am actually, yes.
Oh my gosh, she's a frigid bitch, right?
Normally we only say that within family, but yes.
Right.
Yes. Oh, that's delightful. Yes.
That's so cool. What are you doing in Scottsdale?
Well, snowbirds. Yeah, just gotta, warm up for a little while before I head on back. Yeah.
Original Understudies.
Landon, the place was wired.
I'm sorry.
The place was wired,
Of course,
Landon.
yeah, of course it was wired. It's a coffee shop.
No, it was wired. It was wired. It was a setup, Landon. The queen, she set you up. You're gonna be frozen, Landon. She's gonna freeze you with her ice powers. You're gonna be frozen to death.
I knew this would happen.
Open the fuck up! It's the queen!
Do you hear
Open
that?
the fuck up! I'm here!
Normally she doesn't announce herself like that, but okay, fine.
You've been gone for so long. So much has changed around here.
Listen, all right, hey, all right, everybody. We've all said some things that we didn't mean, okay?
Not me! Not me!
I.
No,
He's in there. Use your ice powers. Quick, freeze Landon to death.
We've all said some things we didn't mean.
It looks like he's frozen too.
Original Understudies.
Oh my goodness, Frozen 2.
Dude, Frozen 2 is so good. I think Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think I've
never
seen
watched
Frozen 2. Yeah. But
you gotta watch
I did recently see Turning Red. Have you guys seen this?
That was fun. That was a fun movie. I didn't know anything about it because it was like not advertised for some reason
It was
anywhere.
cute. It's basically a Pixar movie about getting your period and what that is like. And I just so wish I had that as a little girl. Like, I don't know, making it more normal to learn about.
It was done in a really good way. And I'm just surprised I never heard anything about this movie until it was like on streaming. I was like, this is a Pixar movie and not like...
I only knew about it because my niece
wasn't even on a bus
it.
or anything.
I know.
You know,
it's kind of
I think that part of it might have been the advertising. I think it might have been difficult to advertise that movie because the world's not prepared for a movie about.
I don't think you had to say anything about that. It had like a big fuzzy panda in it. You could have just put that. I never saw like one advertisement for it. The first time I heard about it was when you could actually watch it. I was like, that's weird, right? I don't know.
I don't know if
the kids love it. The kids are finding it and they love it.
That's great.
I don't know if it's me, but with Pixar movies and animated movies, now I'm reluctant to watch them because I'm afraid I'm just going to ugly cry when I watch them. I remember going to
I really thought you were going to say, they're too woke for me now.
I'm afraid I'm going to get my period watching it.
You're way too political.
I remember seeing Up and it was like a 10 o'clock showing and it was just me and a ton of adults in the theater. There was no kids and all of us were just ugly crying watching Up in this theater. And then I remember watching Soul, and that one made me ugly cry. And it's just one of those where, like, if I'm going to watch a Pixar movie, I know I have to prepare myself with like a box of tissues and
Original Understudies.
Trevor. We made a pact. We would never talk about going to see Up ever again.
I'm sorry, I was doing a fun podcast.
I listened to your podcast, Trevor, and you talked about ugly crying with a bunch of adults in Up. That was sacred information.
I know. I'm sorry. I was just trying to be funny. I thought it would be a nice little antidote for the show, but you're right.
A little antidote for the show, or an anecdote. What do you mean? Because it was an antidote for our friendship. That's for sure.
Original Understudies.
There it is. There it is. It's the antidote.
Oh, we finally found.
We've been looking for this antidote for hundreds of years, through ancestors and bloodlines, and we finally found the antidote. This one drop, just one drop, will allow you to never look like a bitch in public again.
Yes. They said we couldn't find it, but we found it.
Careful! Oh, you're getting too excited around the antidote. It's powerful stuff. It's very powerful, very powerful.
So sorry. But it won't hurt if I just take a little drip, right?
No.
Just a little drip.
We need this. No. Do you know what this is worth? Do you know what this is worth in 2022?
$22.
We have a wait list. We've got a wait list of politicians a mile long who will pay millions of dollars for a drop of this stuff.
For the antidote.
Original Understudies.
Okay, marketing executives, listen, this is an emergency meeting. What the fuck just happened with the new release? No one fucking knew about it.
Listen,
the reports came out and someone didn't do their job. So I want you to go around the circle and tell me what you did to get the word out about the movie.
Okay, well, I'll start. Honestly, the movie is about getting your period. And when the advertising came to be most important, I actually did get my period. So I just feel like I should be exempt because I had PMS and I was in bed. So I don't know what everyone else's excuse is.
I'm a typical male, and so the movie is about
you can say it. You can say the word. It's not a dangerous word. Period. Say it.
I'm going to take some responsibility for it. I'm going to take some responsibility
Thank you.
now.
Someone in the room is taking responsibility. Yeah. How did you market this film?
Well, we really went big on gum wrappers. You remember like cartoons that used to be on gum wrappers? We put all the money into gum wrappers. It turns out that's not real big this year. It's actually hasn't been big since the 1940s, but we banked hard on gum.
Okay, so a big chunk of our marketing budget went to gum. No, that was it. Lou?
Well, I was really, honestly, I was going to go with the same thing Peter said, but if I was going to expound on...
No, you say the word. Say the word. Say the fucking word. Period.
Okay, I'll say it. Well, the movie was about...
periods. You can also say menstruation.
Original Understudies.
All right, men, this is a support group. I know it's really hard to say some words in everyday vernacular, so we're just going to go around the room and you can say any word in this safe space that you might be afraid of saying in front of the presence of a female.
Okay.
Just say the word. No judgment.
Okay. Trivet. I put a hot pot on my wooden table and I didn't use the trivet. Now I know what it's called, but I didn't say it at the time. I said the dealie. That's what I said. Okay. I said I need to have the dealie.
Thank you for sharing. No judgment in the man circle. Okay, Lou. What word do you want to say?
Well, I've been really thinking about a punctuation word, and I could use the word in normal scenarios if I'm like, you know what, that's the end of this discussion, period. It comes out really naturally. But if I'm talking about like, well, let's just say theoretically, it's sweating. Oh, gosh, it's hot in here. Well, I guess maybe just in this corner of the room.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it, buddy. Come on. I said Trivet. Come on.
Get it out.
Come on. Let's just say I've got to go to let's say it's like a CVS or some sort of a store to pick up one of those very tiny paper towel rolls that a woman would put into her.
You can do it, man. You can do it, man.
Come on.
She would put it into her.
Get closer. Get closer.
Because she's had her
period.
Whoa. What word was said? I missed it.
I don't like saying the word serpentine because it sounds kind of gay.
Hey, that's very brave of you to say that. If we're going around the circle.
I always say antidote when I meant to say anecdote.
Oh, yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm a little worried to say this out loud, but I don't know what vernacular means. I generally get the gist of it, but it's not in my vernacular?
Yeah, that's right.
That was good.
That's right.
Yeah, you did it.
Just kind of sounds like jizz.
Jizz. I can say that pretty easy.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Original Understudies. This episode wouldn't be possible without our mastering engineer, Toivo Kallio. And we're really lucky to be able to use the Quick Six's song Get To It from their album County Line. Check it out on Amazon. Today's cast members were Aaron Martin, Nicholas Ramirez, Mandy Rose, Allison Kessler-Colby, Connor Ebbs, Will Morris, Sean Warmouth, Mike Del Rosso, and Paul Hatton. Unfortunately, they weren't able to attend the recording. Luckily, our original understudies were able to step in their absence. You have no idea how grateful I would be if you'd give us a review on iTunes or I don't know what else. I think for some reason I feel like everything I ever read is from iTunes. But honestly, I've got this like aggregator thing. Any reviews come to me through this website I go to, so if you send us a review, I'll read it at the end of these credits. I think it could be fun. But you don't have to, like if you've already left a review, just send me an email. You could also send an email for something you'd like us to be inspired by for our episodes. That email address is OriginalUnderstudiesPodcast@gmail.com. I'd really love it if you joined our Discord channel. I'm going to start streaming some like Jackbox games, party type games, and it would be absolutely no charge to you. The Discord channel's Original Understudies. If you need help getting in, send me an email at, OriginalUnderstudiesPodcast@gmail.com. If you are a Patreon member, all tiers allow you access to the live recordings, which I'll give the announcement of what time it's going to be at each time I find out. Here's how the sausage is made. Let me just explain it. On Wednesdays, I send a doodle to all of the understudies, and I ask them to give me their availability. And by Sunday night, well, this week it was Monday because of Labor Day, but by Sunday night, I will usually say what time people are recording, and if you're not recording at all, you get an email saying, I've already booked my recordings for the week. So, by Sunday night, I should technically know when my recordings are. And I'm going to make an event in the Discord channel. So if you're a Patreon member, you can watch it being recorded live. Now, obviously, the sound live on a Discord channel is not going to be the curated, wonderful thing you get from my editing and the amazing Toivo Kallio's mastering. But it would be kind of cool for you to get to see it get recorded. And if you wanted to become a Patreon member, that's pretty easy. All you gotta do is go to patreon.com/originalunderstudies. Wow, I think that's everything. Thank you. I appreciate you listening. I guess I said that at the beginning. Wow, there's just so little time we have together, I don't want to miss a thing. Well, till next week. Bye.